Tell us when we're live.
I think it looks like we're live.
Oh, I'm ordering a
I
pizza.
don't see anything
Sorry.
going on. It's
Welcome
Yay!
back.
Here we are.
There you go. Hey, everybody.
We hope you like pineapple pizza.
And sound down.
Sound down,
Sound
exactly.
down.
Okay, so we're live back here. As we mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
we were going to have a celebratory toast here
Yeah.
for Mr. Karl Willems here for
Yes.
30 years
Yes.
of directing with the Ocean Group. So
That's right.
a pretty massive accomplishment. Congratulations, and thanks for being the person you've been over all these years.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You are.
Cheers to you.
Direction.
You are Ocean to us.
Kenny, get that. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah. Cheers to Karl.
Congratulations
Karl.
to Karl.
Oh.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Especially. Okay.
Yum. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Got that out of the way.
Yeah.
What do we got on the old questionnaire there?
Oh, yes.
We have some scores from some people.
Oh yeah, we gotta go back to the scores
right.
now.
Look at scores.
Oh.
How did everybody do? We're rounding up with the Chantal quiz.
6 out of 10 for Yova. Okay.
Yeah. We got an 8
David,
out of 10.
8
8 out of 10.
And David.
David, are you serious? That's amazing.
That's great. Some of these questions were
You know this gal.
tricky. Like some of what Chantal's doing is not our typical voice actor story. She's got some very
She's got
unique background.
a unique life.
Like
Yes,
with
indeed.
the being a stunt person at the age of 4 or 5, and that was, I mean, what a crazy great way to get into this.
Yeah.
Somehow,
And
how did that happen?
Yeah, so my sister and I did ballet when we were 3 years old, and so I guess
Cute.
stunt coordinators thought that'd be a good place to go for, children with balance.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Children who can fly.
Children who are less likely to fall.
Coordinated kids.
Less likely to fall over. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think they picked us because we were twins in the right height, honestly.
But somehow you wound up in a studio.
Yeah.
The Olsen twins weren't available at the time, so you guys
No.
took over?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were already doing the full house thing, so. But yeah, the coordinators told my parents we had good set etiquette,
Hey.
so we should get an agent, and
Aw,
and then
that's great.
Wow.
we got an agent, and he thankfully had some great ties to the voiceover industry.
So that was the
very,
bridge. I see. Okay.
Very thankful for
Very
that.
cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
No kidding, huh? Like
No.
that. You kind of look at the way things transpire as you're going through your career, and certain one things can be the biggest thing,
Yeah.
And clearly that was a good one for you.
That's
Who was your
really
first agent? Was it Robert?
Little
Yep.
Yeah,
Robert
okay.
Carrier. Yep. I'm still with Carrie Talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
They're kind of a heavy hitter, yeah. So
Mhm.
very cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool
Shout
path.
out Carrie Talent.
Yeah.
Where are we here? Maybe we go to school to the freshies.
Oh, what are your thoughts about Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone? This is from David. What do you think about Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone?
I don't know. What do you think about Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone?
Well, it's a great experience.
What do I think of it?
I get
I
it
don't
mixed
know.
up with Blood
Holy.
Rubies. I'm sorry. But whichever had the scene where little Gohan is drunk, that is my favorite.
Speaking of drunk.
It was
Yeah.
interesting because we were recently in, was it Texas, when they had that background going on, and there's the little naked.
No, that
The,
was Florida.
It was
honey.
Florida. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up now. But it's funny. Every once in a while, you'll stumble across the unedited dubs or not dubs, but the versions of DBZ, and there's a reminder as to what
What got cut out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which part are you thinking of?
Well, there was this one, and there was little Gohan running around and peeing, and
Yeah.
the
There's
naked
a
bum
little-
scenes and all of that.
There's
It
Goku running around being too.
was,
Probably
oh,
all of
Goku.
them.
Sorry,
Everyone would
that's
pee.
what I meant. I meant Goku.
Goku,
yes.
Goku
Yeah.
is
It was quite funny, very cute, but
Yeah.
apparently inappropriate for the North American.
North American audiences
yeah.
couldn't handle it. What?
So
We could
direct-
handle
there was
it.
a
it's funny
couple
when I
of,
was looking at it, I didn't really see any harm in what I saw. At least.
There was like
No,
putting the
but-
chair in front of his privates when he, in the bathtub scene.
Yeah, but these
But there was
they
some
didn't.
worse stuff. There was some
getting into
stuff.
Gintama
No, then certainly
realm.
there is, and I've witnessed some of the other things that have been
I
extracted.
Just things
saw
that
it
were
too.
just
Yeah.
enough to prevent broadcast, I think would be
Precisely.
the issue. I'm
Like-
assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a scene with Bulma.
Yeah, there's a few.
Starkers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worse.
They shouldn't be on a bed together. When
Right.
it comes down to it was all innocent.
Wait, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It
Explain.
was innocent yet,
Paint us a picture.
Nope. I just did. Forgive me.
There was a tube Goku passed out, and the naked and the little flower was covering his pee-pee. See, there's things like that. Thanks, Mel. Can you say...
Saffron, did I bring up that? There's that question about the Panago pizza commercial. That was way back, wasn't it?
Oh, Nathan. What are you even... No.
Did I tell you my story about that?
No.
Please do.
What,
I think
what are you talking about?
When I
Did you
first
do one
no, but when I first started working with you,
No.
I think that had been out. I think I saw that, and I remember. I think it came out when I was directing something, and I didn't know you very well at all. And I think I said something like, "Oh, just try to get into it." I think I said purely unintentionally, "Oh, just wing it." And I was like, "Oh shit! I hope you don't think I'm trying to be smart ass."
Now I'm just being
Was
a
that
big
not
jerk.
the ad where you're like, "What are we doing tonight?" "Oh, we're just winging it," and that was for wings for Panago.
It was, I did for
It was a
15
play
or
on
tw-
words.
15 or 20 years I did
and I
the-
thought you were gonna get mad at me.
I know, I would never get mad at you.
Well, I thought you were badass and scary back then.
We have a
I'm a
Yes,
Scorpio
badass.
rising. I'm very terrifying.
we have a
Just
request for
that
Chantal
one.
here.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Would you sing "Quiet Night" as Lotus?
Quiet Night. I don't know that.
I know. Well, it's just. I mean,
I
that's the
think
thing. Some of these come up, and you're like,
She's
"What?"
been pretty.
Sorry.
She's been a real gamer. She's been very good about singing, but that we're digging around now in some.
Okay, well, how about another question
Some
for you
decades
while
ago.
we're on that? From one animal lover, this is from a Disney mom. Is that
Yeah,
right?
a
A Disney
Disney
mom?
mom, yeah.
A Disney mom. Sorry. From one animal lover to another, which do you like best? The Lion King 30th anniversary or Tarzan 25th anniversary?
Oh, I think I have to go with the Lion King. Yeah.
I love a lot.
I really did love that. I really
Oh
did
my
love
God.
I
that.
remember seeing the
I hope that was a good
original
answer for you.
in theaters.
Oh,
Yeah.
big time.
I remember directing the anime version with Simba the White Lion.
Hey,
Simba.
Lizzie! Sorry, Lizzie
Oh,
had shops
wow, I
with us.
didn't know
Hey,
there was an anime.
It was in anime before, yeah.
Crazy.
it's always a good thing when Lizzie
And
joins
Brad
in.
Swale was Simba.
Oh, Brad.
Uh-huh.
Brad
so
Swale.
I miss Bionics ×1. What's something Chantal's worked on that no one talks about that she loved working on or thought was great? I remember Brian's pick being Trouble Chocolate.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So what about you, Chantal? Anything
Trouble
that
Chocolate.
might be more obscure but was really cool?
Obscure, crazy, out there show.
Yeah.
Maybe didn't get so much notoriety as the others.
There was a show. Oh, this was prelay though, called Jibber Jabber, and I
Oh,
played. And I played Jessica, and it was really fun because the two little characters, Jibber and Jabber, would have these.
That's awesome.
Yeah, these sort of adventures, imaginative adventures, and her character would always come in as, doing different voices, like a pirate, like "Arr!" and she'd be a pirate version of Jessica, so that was like a really fun show to do. It was very diverse.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, but as far as anime goes,
Jibber Jabber was fun.
What was the
yeah.
one? I know I brought this up before, Chantal, but there was the one you came in. It was a guest character, main character in one episode. I think it was Inuyasha, or no, maybe it was. You played the angry ghost, the girl who
Oh,
didn't know she was a ghost, or she was a ghost. She was very.
I do remember that.
Which show was it?
I'm trying to remember.
Was
I,
it
it was.
Ghost
I
Girl?
want to
'Cause
say
I
Inuyasha, or it might have
sang
been
a Ghost
Maison
Girl.
Koku, but that seems sort of.
Okay.
I sang as a ghost girl.
Does
But
anybody
this
know?
was like. But I remember Chantal, who would always play the sweet characters. You had to be like super angry, like frighteningly angry,
Yeah.
and it was really good.
Yeah. I always
I think
find
it might have been
fun.
made. Was it Maison?
It's on a go. I mean, that would
But it doesn't
hit
seem
the
right.
obscurity level.
Or was it Inuyasha when you were sort of back in? Was it back in the real world in Inuyasha? Or in the modern world? I mean,
Yeah.
Can't
I
remember.
always
Does
like
anybody know?
playing
Anybody know?
mean and angry characters every now and then.
It's pretty
'cause
freeing and fun.
it is. It's
Yeah.
therapeutic.
Yeah.
What good word?
It is
Good
very
word.
therapeutic. It is a good release. I mean, face it, we're all a-holes inside, right?
So, yeah.
So we've got everything in there. It's nice to pull something out and
What happens when you start getting typecast?
air it out. Oh, right.
I know. I've been pinholed.
Makes our job
Just make him a
easier.
jerk. He'll do
So
fine.
Rexagram, we got to first of all, we need to get your stuff signed soon. So we've got to think about what colors
We
you want
have
to
to
use and
pull our
everything.
socks up. That's what we
So
need to do.
Rexagram, Brian voiced an army frog in the Frogger games. Say what? It would
That's
be
right.
so cool if he and all Ocean voice actors did Sergeant Frog. It would be extremely funny.
Sergeant Frog. Yes, it would be very funny. I agree with you 100%. I keep thinking now because there's all these shows that I've done these crazy frog voices for, and I'm just like, it's not like I call out that's my specialty or anything, but in my career, I think I've had 4 characters of which were frogs, so it's very interesting.
Something about you says frog.
What was the last anime we did at Ocean? I'm trying to remember the name of it now.
Sorry about the power. Sorry about the power.
Alistair Edelson was the...
Oh yeah.
What was
I
that
was
again?
one of the
What is that series?
Korean.
Yeah.
We've done like a few different incarnations. of
Tobot.
it.
Something Bots? No, Tobot.
Tobots,
Tobot,
yeah,
thank
Tobot.
you. Any Tobot fans out there or not? But the one of the characters I played was this Forlorn or whatever it was. This frog, giant frog.
Oh,
They all
that's aggressive.
rode inside of him. It was great. It was really cool. And then it stopped.
That's bizarre. I
Yeah.
don't
Wait a
think I
minute.
directed that, did I?
Wait a minute.
That one.
Yeah.
Was that a show about trucks? No.
Oh, there's
Yeah, the
that show. I
Tobots,
played
they were-
Monster. Yeah, I
So I
played.
They
played
trans-
I played
Monster.
a truck in something. It's at a
Right.
different studio that I won't name.
Right.
Finley the Fire Engine? No.
No,
It's another
it
obscure
was a
one.
Korean one as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
and
gosh, this is- I
Christopher
just
is
can't-
saying there was a ghost girl in Inuyasha.
Yeah.
He remembers.
So I was right. It was in.
He
I
remembers.
thought it was Inuyasha,
Oh,
but
No.
for some reason, then I doubted myself.
The cookie cutter lives, Nathan. I just want to communicate that to you. The cookie cutter is in good shape. Cookie cutter, I could almost, if I had time, I'd scroll through and show you proof of life. And the thing is, I'm going to bring the cookie cutter when I can actually have time to make the cookies. I want to honor the Gohan cookie cutter that Nathan made on his 3D printer and mailed all the way from Kansas to me. I really want to honor it. And
By making us cookies.
yes,
Is that what you mean?
Hey,
that's what I'm
I
saying.
love that.
me
I
too.
mean, I'm not the baker, so.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah.
care of it.
You made that great,
Brian,
didn't you?
can
Yes,
you
I
say this line as Arashi from Mega Man NT Warrior Airman Tornado Battle Chip in download? Huh? What do you think? What do you think? He's silent.
There's a ton of questions going down.
I know, I see that.
I know.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, yeah.
and, but
Question for
Kenny's
Chantal.
got, like Kenny, Colette and Kenny are organizing them for us. But so, Arashi, does that sound familiar?
Yes, that was Mega Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's your line right there.
Oh, I got a Arashi line up here.
Let's
What's
see
going
how
on here?
Brian does. Well, I'd like
Yeah.
you to wait.
NT
Yeah.
Warrior, Airman, Tornado to Battle Chip in. Download.
I'd hire him. You're hired.
I just slipped out on him. So thank you for the memory. I need.
Just
I loved Mega Man.
good crescendo.
I loved Searchman. I played that.
Searchman,
guy.
yeah.
And he was kind of a little cooler than the rest.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
always looking down his scope and ready to kill.
The sniper.
Yes. A lot of fun. I love that show. It was
Very
fun.
cool. Little request for Chantal. Ken Lacus Klein. Jovan, you were so creative.
Yes, you are.
And Feld, Grace, wish me happy 90th birthday. I thought you already did. You already do that?
Did you?
We sang. We
So
sang.
Lacus Klein and Feld Grace need to wish
Okay.
Jovan a happy 19th. That's awesome.
Okay,
And
yeah.
we are so happy we've made your night already.
Aw. Happy birthday, Jovan from Lacus Klein, and happy birthday from Belt Grace as well. I hope you have an amazing day, and happy 19th.
Aw.
Lots of love.
You're kind of amazing.
Your voice is so
I know, it's
pretty.
just, she's
I
got
could
this
listen to you
tonality
do-
that is just so
I could listen
perfect.
and listen and listen.
Aw.
Hey, look at this, Saf. We got an interesting tech question.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
To Brian and Saffron, do you have a favorite microphone and interface?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Techie question.
Talking tech.
Well, I have a feeling yours is worth a lot more money than mine.
No, but I mean, the cool thing is that in today's age, I invest in some higher end equipment mainly because I'm working with some commercial clients, and that means a lot to them when they chime in to see what your gear list is.
Yeah, they're not.
In general, I think a voice actor, any people starting out or even established voice actors, can invest in incredibly inexpensive equipment that can give industry quality sound.
Yeah,
Like, is the
that's true.
Apex 460 one of them? It's a knockoff.
Apex 6Cs, that's
I've
one. I've
what
got
I
one right
use.
here.
I
Ape-
use that.
the
and
Apex-
nobody has ever complained.
We can
ever.
hot rod it with
It's a
what they
tube
call a Rode tube.
Yeah, you
inside
have
of
to
it.
send it. You got to
Yes.
send it to the interior,
You
and
do.
the guy does the thing.
He does a
Oh,
little
really?
hot rod.
It's not
into
just
it.
a-
Yeah. No, he soups it up.
You can
I
buy.
haven't
heard
done
about that,
though,
Yes. So the Apex 460 is an excellent mic. You can hot rod.
Cheap.
It's a tube mic.
It's cheap.
It's cheap.
Comes
It was
with
when,
an amp.
when it first came out. It was like ridiculously cheap. I remember.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, maybe it's not.
Well, I
anymore.
bought
It
a
was
whole.
$400.
I've got
Yeah.
a case
Yeah.
here full of mics. There's 5 mics in it, including the 460, and I bought it for $400 and something dollars. $420. Yeah.
What?
And it's obviously you cannot
Did you
buy
go
it.
to Winners or
was-
something?
I know, it was a
What
crazy,
the
crazy deal.
Where do you get that deal?
Guy in
But
a
now
truck.
you're for that one mic because of its popularity went up since it was production. It's a Lon McQuaid specialty mic.
Yeah, they made it. It was their own.
It's around a $400 to $500 microphone, and
But from what I gather, it was a
really
really good one for that price.
it is.
one?
I took it to one production
It's an
house.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's
I took it
amazing.
to a production house in town once just to because they were asking about it. Henny Britton over at Azure.
Right.
And he plugged it in, he tried it
Hi,
out,
Henny.
and he
Hey,
replaced
Henny.
all of his U87, his Neumann U87s. He replaced with this a whole fleet of these 460s because he liked them that much.
460s. They're great. A
But,
tube mic is really nice. I
yeah.
prefer them to a shotgun mic. Some people sound great on a shotgun. I don't.
That's a nice shotgun over there.
Yeah. I feel like it's better for, what would you say, Kenny? Like deeper voices or
Which mic? The shotgun?
The shotgun.
The shotgun is for really good narrative stuff where
Yeah.
you're bringing up tonality, resonance in your voice, getting that bottom end crisp. That 416 will not lie. So you've got to
Yeah.
really have your voice down because it'll pick up every little click, articulation.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's one I have.
Yeah, it's a wonderful mic.
But I do
But very-
narration with Kenny sometimes, and we're on a tube mic in that studio. It's a tube mic, right?
287.
Is it the? It's not a 416.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
But some of the most popular for doing animation is the Neumann TLM 103 or the Neumann U87. Those
the
are the.
gold standard.
Even those you can get. You don't have to start at that.
No.
You don't have to start on those mics, but if you're going for industry standard, when you go to a studios, they are, and that one of them is $2,000, the other one's $4,000. So
You know, on the mic training, the voiceover school in Vancouver has a deal with Long and McQuaid
Yeah.
for a little package to get you started with a good mic.
Yeah, I forget the mic, but they have the
got
Scarlet.
a mic and a Scarlet
Scarlet.
preamp and an amp, and you're pretty much good to
yeah,
go.
I would recommend getting.
Very nice.
You can get the Rode.
There's
They're
a
very
little
good for
discount.
podcasting,
Yeah.
and you can spend $200 on that. On the interface, right now I'm using Apogee because I like their preamps. You can go all kinds of cheap with that one too, and maybe I should make a post or something where I can
I
kind of.
think
give
you
it
should
to
make a
them.
post. I feel like a post is
Because
coming
I could go on for
together.
this for a long time. And
I
I don't
know.
hold too long. We're
There
here
is
to
some-
talk about Chantal.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh no, let's
I
talk
miss
about
Bionics
all
number.
of us.
What do you like to use in your
we
studio?
need to get Chantal set up with pens. Okay.
So we're going to get some signings happening?
Yeah, we need to do that. But in the meantime, while you guys are getting that, while she's finding her things she needs to sign,
Yes.
hey, Karl, does Mushy King sound like something you've worked on? Hasbro put this show out in a few international markets, and Ocean may or may not have worked on the English version. That's lost media.
Good question.
Wow,
How old would that be?
you know some stuff.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But there is something about that name that rings a bell.
Well, that's interesting. So jury's out. We're not entirely sure. So, Saffron, do you remember the Ticket Party Band? Sure, I remember the Ticket Party Band. Sure, I do. I don't think anyone else does,
Party
I think
band?
so.
which is fine. I can't get the Facebook page down. I wish that I could get us off of Facebook.
Excuse me, guys.
Oh, no worries, Karl. Anyone got a fisherman's friend for the call? Oh, I might have something in
Goodness
the
me.
bag.
Scotch will help.
Scotch is actually probably the problem.
It probably will.
And then a question for everyone. What's your favorite anime series so far? Oh, lozenges.
Lozenges. We all have to give Karl a nod of thanks too, because he's showing
He's
up
at the
today,
end
coming
of-
off a post
He's at
cold.
the end of something.
Where most people would have said, "No, I'm just on the end of something," but
Excuse me.
I might,
So thank
I
you, my
might
brother.
drive him to the hospital after. No, he's had.
it's just the leftover congestion.
You know,
Yeah.
at the very end of something, it is. Oh, you got a lozenge now.
He's lozenged.
Not
Yeah.
only is he a
gonna be
great
better.
director, he's a dedicated anime fan.
Oh my gosh! Hey, Chantal
Yeah.
and Saff.
What?
Okay,
What's up?
to Saffron, Brian, and Chantal, would you guys ever come to Knoxville, Tennessee for Fanboy
Are
Expo
you
Comic Con?
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we would. I've never been to Knoxville. I've been in Nashville. I would love to come.
I've never been to Tennessee.
Oh, that would be so fun.
I think you have your answer. Big time. Yeah, we'd love to.
We're in. We're
Big
in.
time love to.
We are in.
Always cool to see new places. Blah, 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 blah.
So
Interesting question for everyone. What was your favorite anime movie and recorded at Ocean Studios back in the day, and why? Interesting
Anime
question.
movie.
I love Galaxy 999.
That was, yeah.
There were two, right? I think there were two movies.
Yeah, that was
really
good.
cool.
I enjoyed Jinro.
I hear the cat was good in that.
In which one?
Galaxy.
Meow.
No, I think probably What was his name? Oh, Tetsuro. Tetsuro was probably the best character. I think, probably.
Tetsuro.
No, I think the cat was a showstopper.
Tetsuro was starring in it, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Might have been some other important people, but I don't know.
The cat.
Yeah, that was a kind of a neat film, but obviously The Girl Who Leapt Through Time is like a huge favorite.
Yeah.
It's
and
a
Jinro was big.
huge
Incredible. I agree. I was.
And we've been
an
to
amazing-
screenings of that
Yeah.
film. Like the
Yeah,
Girl Who
yeah.
Leapt Through Time has legs. It's just one of those.
I remember a bunch of us drove down to Seattle to see Jinro when it was released.
Jinro. Yeah. Well, that was my first one. I mentioned. I think. What a great show.
Yeah, yeah. What? So were you saying like for favorite anime series so far?
Well, no, they're asking what was our favorite film as
I
far
know,
as
but there's
and
also
why.
I see anime series up here too.
Oh, series I could go on.
That's
Oh my
pretty
gosh,
cool.
series.
I mean,
Incredible.
obviously the Dragon Ball Z stuff, but there's so many.
But this is all
So many.
the questions. Hook is Ocean.
Ocean is
So,
the place.
because
Yeah.
I could go into stuff between Ocean, Crunchyroll, you name it. There's lots of great stuff.
But the Ocean stuff that we've worked on has been super satisfying.
Incredibly satisfying, I
Yeah,
must say.
it's been very fun.
But I feel honored that we had
Yeah. And David, we needed improv between between Uncle Dumpling and Ching, Brian and Chantal. I mean, I think Brian is sort of bowed out of.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
reprising.
So
He wants some Uncle Dumpling.
I would love to do it. It's just it's one of these things that in the day when we recorded that is too. And I think it might not be as appropriate for me to jump on board with that one right now.
Yeah.
It's funny because you know what? If you go on Netflix right now, that show is on there, and guess who got redubbed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because it was so inappropriate.
They've changed the voice print to American, and
Sure.
myself and 3 other actors on
Yeah.
that show. It's interesting they didn't ask us to just go ahead and do it, but because I know who the voices that did the replays. So
Oh.
clearly it was done here.
Yeah. It was Paul.
Anyway, yeah, exactly right. Hey!
Oh, what?
I didn't know that they.
His own brother.
Yes. No, they redubbed that because there's a lot of culturally
Uncle,
inappropriate.
Uncle
That's-
Dumpling is
I
retired,
get
Christopher.
Yeah, but I really appreciate. You know what? It's one of those things because I had a lot of fun working on that show, and that's the way it goes with some of these things, right? And we've caught up with the times now, so here we are.
Okay.
I have to put him to rest.
Yeah, we had to put it to rest. Sorry, Jovan, for your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Lucrezia Noyen wishing you a happy 19th birthday.
Yes.
Okay, Jovan, I trust you. Happy birthday.
It's just like a sea of Chantal
Nice.
questions too. We could
Yes,
jump on board with here
nice.
too.
Yeah. And do you guys have fun last year? Well, School Dude 09, we did, but we're really glad it's this year. Does anybody have a different opinion?
On which, sorry?
He's
Last year as opposed to this year?
2023?
They're asking whether we had a fun,
2023?
whether we had a good time last year, and I'm just glad it's this year. That's how
I can,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
It's been, I could go on about this one as well, but literally since COVID up to last year, we have dealt with not only COVID, but a giant writer's strike and an actor's strike, and literally everything just kind of sewed itself up at the end of 23. And I feel that we're all just kind of getting sorted and
We're getting
re-establishing, getting out. So I'm ready to have a better year this year, because I feel that the doors are slowly just starting to kind of open up again to where we were in full production, you know, and hopefully we get back there, because I want to kind of work on more tunes. I want to kind of do a lot more stuff, because
Yeah.
it's been shut down at this point. So
That's just the pizza.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Is there a pizza here?
Yeah. I might have ordered
So,
pizza.
oh, did you?
I did. I ordered 2 pizzas.
Should I go there
from
with a
2
credit card
different
right now,
places.
or is it just
no?
gonna
It's
get left there?
all Uber Eats. Don't recommend Uber Eats. but-
That's one thing. This woman is incredible, and she
Wow.
can multitask
Good on
during a
her.
live show.
Multi-talented.
Now, just to make sure these pizzas don't go cold, I'll at least go and bring
Yeah.
them inside, because I
Okay.
think
Bring them in
Okay.
from the.
I'll be right
You
back.
guys, what are we gonna do? Let's talk about Brian. He's
Yeah.
not here. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Right. Are you working with him right now? Like, is there anything you're working on and you're just like delivering?
We were for quite a bit, but
Yeah, but you can't talk about it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Proof of purchase?
Whoa!
Oh, two
Voila.
different
Look at
pizza
that.
places.
You know what? If I
One delivery.
Oh, you're so sweet to do that.
No, it's great. I got impatient, so I did 2 places.
Cute.
So we need to sign some
So-
stuff. So Chantal, let's give you a nice surface.
Chantal.
Nice
Thank you.
Even
This
surface.
is my first
Did you show them?
Streamily live
to
signing.
Chantal's first Streamily signing.
she's doing one of these right now.
So these are
These.
limited edition.
That's a beautiful prints,
8
I
by
must say.
10. Thank you.
I like your little legs too. You're so cute.
Yeah, we have
It's a
little...
miniature Chantal.
You can get minis. You can put that on your fridge.
You
have
can.
little 4x6s.
So
available,
Chantal,
too.
Fantastic.
who is this for?
Okay, what's going on?
This is for Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hope
Did
you're
you
watching,
try out
mate.
the pen on something?
Should I just make sure?
Yeah, always.
Okay. All right.
Aw, right on.
Hi, Mark. Thank you so much for joining us and for supporting.
Always a
It's
wonderful
very
thing.
cool.
Always a wonderful.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And then she's going to hold it up so we can all see it.
Will
You know,
not.
Our stores are still open. You can go to the Anime Time Machine store on Streamily
Oh,
and
yeah.
get stuff from Chantal or Brian
Saffron.
or Karl or me
We got
or
merch.
all of us.
Gotta get our
Prints.
group one.
Oh,
Lots of
group
pops there
shot.
too. But
Oh,
anyway.
here it is. That's
Check
Mark.
it.
Ooh. Hey,
Thanks,
Mark.
Mark.
Do you want to hold it closer?
Closer.
Kenny, he's good at
Kenny's
these things.
got this.
Kenny's got. Thanks, Kenny.
It's kind of like the arm with the fireplace thing. As Kenny's arm comes in, but it's
Yeah,
actually,
you know
it
what it
goes
means.
with the
So
prints instead.
exciting.
It's just like,
You
yeah.
know what it means. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Kenny. That
She's already on fire too here. So, oh look at that, Kenny. I'm seeing
someone
your work
wants
now.
Chantal to
That's
say this line as Annika from Card Captors. I finished all my chores. Oh,
Annika.
That's great.
She probably sounded like a little girl. I finished all my chores, so now it's just gonna be you and me for the rest of the day, huh?
I like the name Annika.
cheers
Annika.
to that.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you
Nice.
thank you for the suggestion. I always like when they.
Indeed.
Who else are you signing for?
So I'm signing for
Who you got?
Rob,
Rob.
Oh, Roberto.
Rob.
It's your moment.
And he's wanting me to add the following quote from Lacus Klein.
Cool.
Your kindness doesn't come from being a coordinator, it's because of who you are. That's a
So
lovely
sincere.
Wow.
quote.
That is a lovely quote. I like that. Leading with the heart.
Yeah.
That's
We
true.
definitely need more kindness in the world.
We
No
always
kidding,
need
man.
more.
That's
There's-
true.
Always.
There's
Yeah.
never too much. That
Our world
is
is a
for
little
sure.
troubled right now.
Yeah.
Saffron, have you ever seen Sleepless in Seattle? That's coming from Nate
Wow.
Montoya.
Well, I have. Well, I really have.
Well, how about that, Nate?
And I will tell you now, it was in the 1990s.
What are you trying to say,
Meg
sister?
Ryan.
I could be your grandmother, Nathan.
Hey, and Cabinets Mark is saying, I saw the clips of Puka reboot. Wasn't super happy about the OG cast not being brought back.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that.
Because I would have loved to have been there.
Jalen, to
Just
Saffron,
saying.
Brian, and Chantal, I want to take voiceover classes this year. Would you recommend any classes to me? Well, you could contact any one of us if you want to discuss it with, I guess, a DM on Instagram probably would be a good way to do it. We do some work through a school called On the Mic, but we have our own coaching,
Private coaching?
So there's that. And just hit us up with the DM. And we'll
Absolutely.
discuss it.
We'll get a hold of you and
We
tell
can
you what
help
we
you.
can offer.
Yeah, there might even be something in your area that's the right thing for you. But we work online as well as, you know.
Did we show that to the camera?
No,
Here it
Well,
comes,
we're
Kenny.
showing it.
That's
Here it
for
comes.
Rob.
Rob!
Oh,
With
Roberto.
the lovely
Look at that penmanship.
Lacus
Behold.
Klein quote.
You're
I
off to a
do.
good start, Chantal. These are
Thank
looking great.
you.
Okay, in Bijou voice, would you rather wield Fairy Godmother's magic wand or King Triton's trident
In Bijou's
voice?
voice. Oh, they want me to say the line.
I don't know.
I think they
It
want
says, would you rather, I don't know, I guess maybe...
to answer as Bijou, I guess.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Well, the fairy godmother's magic wand. Oh,
Definitely a fairy godmother's magic wand, because magic is fantastic. Oh, ooh la la.
Oh, la, la.
Bonjour.
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 But with the trident, you can impale other hamsters. So there's that. I don't know if you really thought this through.
No, we were just having a nice, hammy time.
The new voice of Ring Ring?
In
Is
fact,
that
you
you?
could get 3 at a time.
Are you Ring Ring?
ring ring?
Yeah. Anyone here Ring Ring? Oh, just David said the new voice of Ring Ring was my favorite, but I'm just wondering if that was any of us.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
I know it wasn't me.
So,
Funny stories about my brother and I?
Oh.
Yeah, there's many. I don't know where to start with that one. Oh my god.
them in a hot tub on a calendar called
That's a good start.
called the Bad Boys of Voiceover.
The Bad Boys of
That's
Voiceover.
pretty
We all
funny.
did a calendar. We were
That's
asked to get
pretty
into a hot
funny.
tub and drink mimosas.
And they have caroused at conventions. And I've seen them at cast parties, all 3 of them at one cast party. It's pretty great.
It's fun.
Wow.
It is. If we ever have the chance to get my brother Mike, my brother Paul, or myself together, we very much enjoy it. And yeah,
Oh,
brotherly love.
yeah. GC Van BC, shout out.
Yeah.
As a voice actor trying to break into animation in Vancouver, I have a solid demo. But can you give any tips beyond that, despite the obvious to get an agent? Beyond having a great demo and an agent?
I mean, try to get the demo to production places.
Try to get the demo
Maybe.
to production places, but you honestly look better if you have an agent shopping you. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie.
It always is a good thing.
There are smaller agencies as well as the big obvious ones, and the smaller agencies, you just need to know what kind of clout they have for the kind of voiceover that you want to
Well,
do.
Yeah, that's
also,
true.
I mean, if
Some are
you're
really great with commercial and some do mostly
Animation,
sure.
yeah.
if you've got a really good demo and you're already set up like that, if you can get it to me in my hands, I can make sure I could get it to some people that would listen to it.
You're so nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's awesome.
Send me your demo. If I give it the proof, because I work within casting and doing stuff myself as well, so I know some good hookups. That if it's definitely a rockin' demo, I'll put it in the right hands for you.
And I can say, as someone who does some video game casting, that when you do get the chance to audition, there's stuff that you really need to know about your MP3 audition and how to make sure you're heard
Yep.
and not deleted or forgotten. And it comes down to really dumb stuff like the way you name the file, us being able to hear you.
A simple
if everybody
slate.
else has got good levels and we can't hear you, we don't have time to go fix your read. We can't go and edit it.
Yeah.
And if you send us the wrong file format, if it's M4A and we're doing MP3,
You're
often
You're done.
you just don't get heard.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole process where we have to drag it into a program and then
It's too much for most
Yeah.
casting directors that are really rushing because a lot of the time these projects come along where the client is hitting the ground running, and with that there's a lot of rushing going on, and in the casting process they want to have completely smooth transfer into the record, right?
Because there's a lot of stuff. And
absolutely.
So your
Need it, got it.
professionalism really shows when we get 50 MP3s for one role. The professionals stand out.
Yeah. So you want it
Makes
to be
sense.
edited.
Oh yeah.
Edit it nicely so it's clean and presentable. If you can get the breaths out of there, that's great. There's a lot of tips that we can
Come
help
to
with.
us. We will help you.
Come talk to us. We give you lots of advice. Promise.
Yep.
The veterans.
Veterans.
The veterans.
That's interesting. I mean,
Can they heal animals?
yeah,
Ask
absolutely.
Chantal.
For Chantal, seeing how you mentioned you had an identical twin sister before, wouldn't it be funny if she had voiced Mira Campbell while you voiced Lacus Klein? This is from Daniel Fitzpatrick.
Daniel, yes, that would have been amazing. And she does sound a lot like me.
Well, does she
Quite
ever
similar.
want to come in the studio? Have you ever tried to send her in for Karl and see if he notices?
We definitely looked a lot more alike when we were younger. She's a little bit taller than me now.
Okay.
Yeah, but she does sound a lot like me. So, I mean, she could probably
A
just
sound alike?
take over.
Come on.
I'm following.
she-
I'm
Can't be done.
following her
Is she
on
left eye
Instagram.
maintenance?
And I,
Oh,
Can you send a contact?
definitely. Yeah,
No reason.
yeah, yeah. There.
She
just
lifts
her
me,
info.
baby.
Just her info.
Tell more.
She's way less I mean. Yeah.
Have you
she
shown
bakes.
off this
And she
sign?
And she bakes.
Oh wow! I mean,
Have you shown this off yet?
Oh,
No,
we've
okay,
gotta
so
show
this is
We got
for
more signings.
Drew. Yeah.
Drew.
For Drew.
Oh, I'm
Hey, yo,
sorry,
Drew.
And Drew, I'm gonna try to definitely get some prints of characters like Lacus Klein.
Great.
So yeah, thank you for that suggestion, and I'm gonna work on
Yeah.
getting some more variety.
And
here.
sometimes we get. Oh, sorry.
oh,
There you go,
Oxnard.
Drew.
Sorry, Karl.
That's for
So
you.
Right on Karl's. Oxnard
Take
just
your
come
time.
on
Karl.
down, right on Karl's.
Crying out
stuff.
loud.
Sometimes we can help you, Chantal. We know a couple of
Thank
artists
you.
who do we'll take your character and do an original piece. And like that, like that's Sherry Belmont from Zatch Bell, and I just love it. I think it's amazing.
Commissions.
So there are great artists out there that you can commission, and maybe Chantal will wind up with some of those in her store.
Darn
Right?
tootin'.
I would love that. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
gonna work on that, guys. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tips.
Yeah. So Clackman, a question: if not doing voice works, what other works do you do? Are you so? Tell us about. Do you do journal? Like, do you do professional journalism projects and?
Yeah, so I've done
So cool.
some writing with the Tai. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys have
Yes,
heard of it.
absolutely.
Yes,
yeah,
I
yeah,
read the
very
title.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hoping to work on some more of my projects for the future. Writing, photography, I do that freelance as well.
Wow.
And been working with some other journalists and other companies.
So do you see yourself as following that route of journalism as a future thing, or you want to stay on the side of it as an actor?
Oh,
or,
always
what-
want to be doing voiceover work as I
Of course.
can. But,
I'm sure. Wow.
yeah.
You're Chantal Strand. Of course, I mean, that door's always going to be
When
open
you,
for
once
you.
you've got a
then there's
master's,
her
you
sister,
might as
too.
well
Let's
do
do
some of
that.
that.
Thanks, right?
Yeah, between the two of us,
can
we'll
see
be
us
doing
split
it all.
duties.
But I mean, you see journalism as being a professional career that you may be following.
Yeah,
through,
absolutely. Yeah, yeah. You hopefully will see some projects coming out from me.
Well,
yeah.
that's a heck
That's
of
a big
side hustle. That's a
Hopefully,
heck of a side
I can
hustle.
feel your vibe
Yeah.
that there's going to be some big projects. coming out
Yeah,
of you, so
and you know,
well
maybe
done.
I might get into some screenplay. Well,
So-
I've taken some classes,
So we can
You
follow
cheeky
your
monkey.
Instagram. We can follow your Instagram to keep track of what you're doing. Is that what we do?
yeah.
How do we follow
yeah.
you?
But she's also on
Yes.
Twitter, which
Twitter.
is crazy.
Yep,
She tweets.
I tweet. Or it's now called X, I think.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
All right. Yeah. Sorry for being so lame.
And Facebook.
Facebook.
Don't let us interrupt
Facebook.
your signings.
Well, we
I know
wanna.
you're.
Yeah, who's this for?
This is for
Who you got?
Jason Johnson.
Oh, it's the cute little 4x6.
Yeah.
Jason Johnson?
Adore. I love that.
I've seen all your films. I'm a big fan.
Just gonna make it into Jason. And he
Jason.
says he'd be honored for me to write my words of wisdom as Gemstone,
Ooh.
which was another mean character that I played
Okay.
in Sabrina
Whoa.
the Animated Series. And She
More
would say
spicy.
things like, "Gee, Sabrina, I love your outfit. You must have gotten it at the thrift store."
Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, she was
That hurts.
she
I gotta-
was a mean one.
I got a question for you and Saf. What are your thoughts on Hamtaro Hams Unite and Ham Heartbreak?
Yes.
Thoughts?
Yes.
The video games.
Yes.
Yes.
Call Kiara. Get Kiara on the line. Yeah.
Kiara! Shout out Kiara.
Kiara's our Hamtaro. We love her so. And
Chiarazani?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's all these other hams around that we could get everybody together. Really, we should have another live action Hamtaro special come into the studio for the.
Hamtaro on ice.
Oh,
There was
oh my
talks.
God! I want to be Will Ferrell. I mean, I want to be. I want to
Boom.
throw up
Okay.
in my ham costume. That would be hilarious. Well, so there was this live action special that was nothing short of amazing.
There's a deep dive.
What made it amazing? Was it a Christmas special?
No, I don't know what it was. It was like a live performance,
Like a play
like a play in costumes.
in big hamster.
But they had
costumes.
in Japan, and they had us dub it.
We dubbed it.
I have no idea for what
It
purpose.
was actually a bit tragic. It was so we could not.
That is
like,
hilarious.
I
How
might
does
have
that
peed
come
my
down the
pants.
pipe?
So bizarre.
We might have all peed our pants because it was so. There's like a hand that
Yeah.
came. Remember the hand?
Oh yeah.
So there's like the funniest part where we couldn't work for 5 to 10 minutes because it was
Is he laughing?
hysteria in the studio. Was like this hand just comes on like the little stage, like from the wings, and like does something to a hamster. Just random, looks like a hand on a stick or something.
Like a cane and grabs him off.
It was really weird. Anyway, we just all were like, afterward, we were just like,
Yeah.
wow. We
Yeah.
were just part of
I
something
would
very,
love to see that.
very special.
Very special and unique. Very unique.
What do we got
Oh,
here?
two for me.
Ah,
Do you remember directing the first 2 seasons of Mega Man and Team Wario, Karl?
oh, from
Do
school.
you?
I do,
Dude,
yeah.
School dude.
I bet you
Okay,
do.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Pretty well. I remember. It was an interesting show. It was fun. A lot of good people on that show.
And what was the casting process like? Is there a difference between an anime series and anime film?
Series versus film? Honestly, not really.
Was that Andrew Francis?
He was Mega Man, yeah.
Was this the period at which he was drinking a lot of Coca-Cola? in the studio?
No, he was older. He was older. This was
He was older,
post
okay.
voice change.
Okay.
That was another good Coca-Cola story.
So-
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we talked about that when he was here. Because that was his very first thing.
Yeah.
He was like 9.
Oh, you guys.
I've been to Oregon.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oregon's great.
Everyone
Love
wants
it.
to know.
yeah.
I love
Has anyone been to
We
Oregon?
love Oregon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it.
We love that coastline, and we love the people
Big time.
in
I wanna
all the towns
see more
and
of it.
cities.
Astoria. I love Astoria, Oregon.
There's some
Yeah.
there's some
Beautiful.
deep woods in Oregon. Some
Oh, great. I remember. Yeah.
some
Yahats. I remember
geography.
the beach in Yahats was fantastic.
What would your reaction be, Chantal? This is for Mark Cavanis. If you met Charles Martinet, voice of Mario, even better, what would your reaction be if you learned you would be doing a panel with him? Wait, are you setting her up for something?
What would you do?
Oh, are you gonna set this up, Mark? Please
Make it
do.
happen.
I'd be very excited. I'm a big Mario fan. Super Mario. I grew up playing Mario Kart.
Yeah. I love me too. I'm
Yeah.
a big fan. Big fan.
N64. So, I'd be
Yeah.
so excited. So excited.
Did we
There it
hold
is.
that up to the camera yet?
No,
For,
so this
Oh,
was
check it.
for
We get some more
Jason.
signatures here.
Jason Johnson.
Jason Johnson, you're
Here comes the
Thank
Kenny
you,
hand.
Jason Johnson.
Thanks, Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Thanks to
and you can
Jason.
still order them right now. Like all this stuff is
Get him
here.
in while you can.
You can still order them if you want to, but
Someone wants to know our cinematic crushes.
oh,
Cinematic crushes.
That's a fancy
that
way of
changes.
putting
That changes.
It's always changing because it used to be Scarlett Johansson for me when she did with Bill Murray and Lost in Translation.
Oh, yeah.
That was she was delicious.
But then it changed over a
Delicious
few
in
years.
that.
Yeah.
What, you don't like her anymore?
No, I do like her, but
She's moved on.
it's
Yeah.
not there was a rawness about her back then that really was appealing to me. But as a
Yeah.
of course, I'm a married man.
Yeah, so there's
I
that.
would be totally age appropriate, not in saying I am a fan of Ryan Gosling. I tried.
I knew it.
I tried
me
not to be.
too.
I tried not to be, but the guy's smart.
Me
And
too.
I'm hot for that. So
Me
very
too.
smart. Yeah.
I'm a big Ryan
Chantal,
Gosling
too. You
fan.
see?
He's good on a panel himself.
But when
You
it
know,
comes down to it,
yeah.
who?
Yeah, for you.
Well, I said Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and he seems like, you know, a really intelligent person too, and a very diverse actor. And,
Totally.
And
Good call.
he's dreamy.
Yeah.
Dreamy.
Dreamy.
How about you, Carl?
I think I remember my first cinematic crush.
Gina Lowe.
I'm trying to remember her name. It was the girl who played one of the two leads in the original Escape from Witch Mountain.
Oh
who
my God!
I loved. But
That
then
wasn't
I'm
Jodie Foster.
No,
that
no,
was
no,
Tatum
uh,
O'Neal.
no.
No, wasn't it Tatum O'Neal?
I can't remember her name, but
It was.
I
either
saw it
Tatum
years
O'Neal-
later, and I realized, oh my God, she was so young. But then I checked out, did the math. Oh, weird. The
Did
same
it hold?
Age. Same age, like almost exactly the same age.
That's actually
Thank you.
totally appropriate.
Oh, totally appropriate. Yeah.
You're not gross.
Oh
I think we
my!
were both like 9 or 10 at the time. So it's,
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, no, that is original Escape from Witch Mountain was fucking magic.
Oh, I loved it. There was a
I
two.
remember
So
that.
magic.
There was a
I remember
sequel
that
too.
We went into the theater, the Park Royal, when I was a kid, and saw that, and I was just like so enchanted by it, and the magic part of it.
Yeah.
The magic.
E.T.
Great.
as well, a little bit magic.
Oh,
That was a cinematic crush. E.T.
I would.
Something
I-
about
Ouch.
latex.
My husband gave,
Ouch.
husband gave me a pass. Husband gave me a pass for E.T. I like guys that ride
Oh
bikes.
my!
The texture.
Yeah.
Now is this? Are we updated on our screen over here? Yeah, we are. Okay.
The hugs.
Okay,
It's the hugs.
Chantal, you have a question from SegaFan93, and they want to know if you've ever thought about doing motion capture work.
Oh, that would be
Mocap.
interesting.
Okay.
Mocap.
I have. I mean, I've never been offered the opportunity, but I would certainly take it. I think that'd be really fun.
It'd be kind of a fun experience.
Yeah.
I have heard it's kind of
I have done
hellish.
it. Yeah.
I've heard it's a
kind of
bit hellish. I
hellish.
know someone who did like almost a
Well,
full year of that.
There's
work.
body and then facial,
was-
right?
it
There's
was
the
body.
two worlds, right?
Yeah, facial I would be fine with.
Facial was fantastic.
I mean, body besides no one needing this body, it would be. It's physically really hard.
Mm-hmm. Very
I
articulated.
I heard it was long days and not super comfortable.
And on the other
Okay,
hand,
never
facial is are long sessions, but wonderfully comfortable.
Oh,
Yeah, facial sounds great.
It was great, but there's like billions of these little dots, little styrofoam dots, just
Oh yeah.
every single point of my face, and you sit in this pod. It's 138 cameras. Each one of them is worth
Wow,
over
yeah.
$140,000 a piece.
Each one.
Do the math on that.
Yeah, no, and it's weird because you're in and each one of those cameras has this red spherical set of dots around it, so it feels like you're sitting in this energy dome, and you're looking straight ahead, and you can't turn your head or anything, whatever the case is, and they're capturing it. But this is at the Emily Carr Institute in Vancouver here, and on the right is this giant screen. It's like the size of an actual, like you're going to see the movies kind of thing, and your face is projected up on that screen. And for me, it was very distracting to just kind of like focus on front and forward where I could see my peripheral, this giant animated version of my face and doing everything that I was doing.
That's what
But,
sounds really wild.
It was really wild. It was a great experience.
That you can see it while it's happening.
Yes,
Wow,
I
that's
could see what
they were getting.
what they were projecting from all those little dots and that. So it was
nuts.
a great experience.
So
I did it a few
nuts.
times now.
I see a question about little LBX.
Do you remember much about
Much
it?
about LBX? Yeah, I do. I mean, there was a time when we were doing a bunch of shows like that, or it felt like that. But I remember that one because I think I just looked. That was when Cole Howard played the lead.
Cole Howard, aka
Oh.
Spider-Man. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cole's doing well.
It's got a bit of Spider-Man in him.
We'll get Cole in here, I think, sometime. Nah, you're right. We won't get Cole.
Sorry, Cole. They don't mean it.
Oh, Cole.
That's
Stay on
right.
the old K.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
So, guys, our pizza's here, so we've probably got about 10 minutes in us.
Oh, right.
Before we all
Mm-hmm.
starvulate.
This time
And
is
your
flown.
questions, I know this time, like, we can't get to all of them. But we want to get some more of these answered. Christopher, Chantal, is IMDb lying to me, or did you work on Unkitty here in the
Unikitty.
U.S.? Unikitty. Sorry,
I know I did the same thing.
I did the same.
not
Yeah.
Kitty.
Unikitty.
In the U.S.
No, that IMDb I think is lying to you there. Every now and then I'll look at my IMDb
I know,
profile
I
and things will
know.
pop up, but then sometimes they forget to put
They
things
miss
up there
things
too.
too.
So,
yeah, I
or they
don't-
say we had one episode, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I did 6 seasons.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even look at IMDb because they've got almost nothing of mine.
What? Well, we'll fix that.
I mean, I haven't looked at
we'll
it.
get
But
on it.
That's crazy.
You can add stuff yourself.
You should have more than we do. But then they say on
like homework.
IMDb, you have to have IMDb Pro, and then you have
I'll
to.
give you $5, Ed.
Then you're self-verified, and I don't know. Wouldn't you rather have someone else verify you? I don't know.
Yeah.
Brian, what is your opinion about that Transformers Armada, the complete series DVD that Shout Factory made that I sent you?
Oh, hey! Thank
All right.
you, and thank you, and thank you. I always appreciate anything that comes out. There was an effort there, and I can't thank you enough for actually sending that along. That was super cool, and it was nice to kind of see that side of things. So I give a thumbs up. And what is your opinion?
Ooh, yeah,
I'd like to know what your personal opinion is.
yeah.
But I loved the effort. I thought it was great. So I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it.
So David's got one for Chantal. Can you also say this line as Alex from Card Captors? Oh,
Alex.
boy.
Card Captors.
oh boy. Go
Was
away.
I Alex in Card Captors?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Was I Kenny?
No.
I mean, I can say the line. I don't believe it. I thought that if it was a ghost, I could still fix the painting during the day, but that didn't work either. Pivotal.
Pivotal.
Apparently
And
you
David,
did.
of course, we would
I
go
was Alex.
to Comic Con Africa.
Aww.
Kenny just showed us a picture of Alex. So
Thank you for remembering.
that is so sweet. Yeah. So yes, we would come to Comic Con Africa, and we see that you left Karl out of the invitation. Just want to acknowledge that Karl hasn't done as many
Fair enough. Fair
voiceovers
enough.
as we have, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Karl.
And
So,
his
yeah.
cat.
So he has to come.
I thought there's that. There's the cat.
Cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cat.
Pivotal.
Yeah. They have to come. Pivotal indeed.
I'd love to go to Africa.
What was it like? Hey, Jeffrey S. Oliver. What was it like working on Galaxy Express 999? I think it's an underrated anime.
It was a really nice one. It was very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was impressed with the dub. Thank you. It
Yeah.
was great. It was
It was a
fun.
while ago.
So long ago, but people come up to me and say, I remember blah blah.
Yeah. It was you.
There's
Right on the tip. No, Janine Show played the. I think you were sort of mentor.
Janice, the aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a great character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we loved that. What was it like for you working on it? What was the client experience?
That was good. Well, it was Toshi doing that one.
There
Yeah,
you
that was
go.
Good old Tosh. yeah.
Toshi!
Yeah.
Toshi!
We love Toshi!
I miss
He's working
Toshi.
on
Yeah.
Pokemon now, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting a
That's
shout out
been-
here
yeah,
saying that
for a
they
long
want to see Karl at conventions. So.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Again, right?
Yes. Yes, please.
Don't you
Do
think, Peeps, when
always
you love to see
include
Karl come make some
in your
appearances?
pitch. Always include Karl in your pitch. Yeah, he won't come to some of them, but he'll come to some of them. He does have
He
a
may be-
lot of work.
We got to get
Yeah,
Karl
it's
at the
just
conventions.
that.
I think it's a
Yeah.
great idea.
But they're on
great
weekends.
idea.
It's fine. We can do this. Yo, man, I have a question for Saffron. What was it like recording the Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Endless Wall Special Edition movie? It was amazing because I already kind of knew some of the characters a little bit. And I feel like Endless Walls has just a hint of romance and, that sort of, I think that her interactions with, oh, damn it, what's his name? I've been drinking.
That character.
Oh, no!
I've only had a few sips, but the guy, this guy. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, sorry, I touched your show. This guy. You know who I'm talking about?
That one.
Yeah,
That
I'm just having a little moment. Wow, my brain does not want to find the name. Brian Drummond. Let's just call him Brian Drummond.
There.
And it was just, yeah, well, I liked it. I liked that there was a bit of a theme in there.
Mm-hmm.
Says, did you know Death Note is still popular now? Brad Swale, Brian Drummond, and Alessandro Julian are still in conventions now. Yes,
Yeah.
I was actually just that one with those guys.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah, Death Note it's always going to
I-
go off there.
like, I don't
And I
understand-
enjoyed working on that show. It was good.
I did
It was,
too,
yeah,
but
I did. I enjoyed directing
Yeah.
for sure.
I
Yeah,
didn't say enough lines to go to a con.
right.
It's too bad.
Yeah, you had a significant character for a short period of time, right?
Well, I was his mom.
Yeah.
I was
I guess
Light's
you were there
mom.
for quite a while then.
But I think I mostly stuck my head in the doorway and looked worried. And then
I
closed
mean,
the door.
understandably,
A lot of that.
you know, I'd be concerned as a parent.
And told him his dinner was cold and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
too
like a
bad.
common reaction.
That was a very-
Yeah, Death Note's a great show.
that one stands out because it was a very clever
Very
story.
clever.
So we
Yeah.
did the movie as well as the series, right? Am I right?
There
Or
was
am
there was a series.
am I crazy?
Yeah, no, you're right. We did this. We did the series,
Yeah.
all of it. Then there was 3 live action movies.
Oh,
And there's a poster in the
right.
kitchen of Ocean Studios.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. I remember the
Yeah.
live action. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know, in the live action, there was a poster.
No, in
Oh, in Ocean.
In Ocean.
Of the- yeah,
of the- yeah,
yeah.
In our lounge.
Yeah,
there's a
that's that
poster.
giant
Oh, yeah.
poster.
Very yeah.
Mini Shinigami.
It's hard
Yeah.
to miss.
Yeah.
So Mark Cavanagh said, Chantal, would you like to work with Kazumi Evans more often?
Absolutely.
Ah, Kazooms.
Yeah, I
She's
actually just saw her the other day. And
Me too, at the Lego record.
Oh, yeah?
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we chatted for a bit, and yeah, it's nice that we're now getting to see each other more
Be in this,
often,
yeah, for a
and
while
be in
we were,
this-
yeah.
because of COVID, we weren't seeing each other very often.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a
yeah.
while,
Recording
so-
in the same room is the best
It's only
part of
starting to
Blu-ray.
happen again now. Yeah.
But it's the
Is it
best
finally?
part.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's good.
Lego's starting to get group recordings.
Yeah, that's
Okay, Christopher Niosi, for the Blue Water shows he worked on, would you actually go down to Calgary to work with those guys? Much love to Carol Ann and Lucas. Love to Carol Ann and Lucas. We're not going to answer that. There was an invisible plane.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Oh.
There's lots of actors actually in Calgary too. Just SkyMac. I'd like to ask a question. Do you guys still meet up with other
Hey, Jason Simpson's online.
VAs
Sorry.
from Hamtaro series like Kiara Zani, Tabitha, Ted,
Hi, Jason
Jocelyn,
Simpson.
Sam Vincent?
Yeah, I've seen
We
most of them.
do see some of them some of the time, but it would be great to see all of them.
Haven't seen Ted in a long time. I know he moved away.
Oh, I was listening to him on
Jay Hart's?
as
Jay
Jay
Hart.
his boss or Howdy. He was
Ted Cole,
so great.
yeah, boss.
Jay Hearts. This
Right.
this is our friend Jason Simpson's work, his art, and we love it. He created this for us at the beginning of our time machine, and he's a fantastic actor. And he also teaches
He
video
says-
game acting. And what does Jason say?
He says, quote unquote, there's a lot of good looking behind that table.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
God bless you, Jay. God bless you.
I think he's mostly referring to me, but yeah, probably you guys too.
Mostly you.
Yeah,
He's a
Jay,
very
Jay's,
kind
understood.
man. He's a
but he
very
does stuff
kind
like
man.
this. He sculpts.
He sculpts, yeah. He teaches
Jay's kind of like
artists
the
as well.
rounded artiste, right? Because
Yeah.
he does.
Renaissance man.
He's a Renaissance man.
Absolutely,
As you
100%.
are a Renaissance woman.
Yeah.
You know, like
He has
these
this,
different
So-
facets you
That's our
guys
hero.
have.
Incredible family and an incredible wife. He's living the Canadian dream, I think.
Yeah.
So when you
Jay!
said- so when you said Jason sculpts, my brain immediately went to a ghost scenario.
I want Karl to say I'm a great actor.
Oh, right, Carl.
Let's wait for that PayPal to come through, then we'll talk.
Put your shorts back on, how about? Try that.
Jason Simpson is a great actor.
Jason Simpson is a great actor.
Simpstagrams.
Jason Simpson is a serviceable actor.
Oh,
Oh,
ooh, Charles.
he's a great actor.
Yeah, he
Great
is.
actor.
He is, and he does some live action stuff as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
And so yes, very, very many facets of Jason.
And a great human being.
Oh,
Human. Out of all the humans,
yeah.
he was the most
So
He was
you
the
guys,
most human.
human.
The most human of them all.
Human.
the humanist, the humanist. Does anybody have like? Thank you for all your questions. Thank you so much for being here and engaging with us. We would love to do this every month. It's just really crazy scheduling wise to get to herd all our kittenness together. But we want to be here hanging out with you guys as much as possible. So thanks for the support.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Yes.
Chantal
so
Strand,
much.
are you kidding?
Thank you,
Round of
guys.
applause.
Wonderful.
Chantal.
Round of applause, indeed. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much, Chantal.
Guys.
And these prints will get sent off to you and magically appear at your doorstep. I think we should end on it to Karl, and then we should press the button.
Oh, right.
Karl, 30 years. Do you need some of my...
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
No.
No,
Yeah, you got it.
give me
My
some.
germs are fine.
that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Here.
There we are.
Good.
Chantal, just a little, just up to the desk.
All right.
Okay, there we are.
All right, everybody,
Hello.
with your water bottle or your coffee or your...
A big old toast.
1, 2, 3. To
Cheers.
Karl! Cheers for 30 years! Press the button,
Absolutely.
Kenny.
And you know what?
Thank
Here's
you.
another one.
Press the button, Kenny.
To anime.
To anime!
Hey! We wouldn't be here otherwise.
Our
it's just,
lifeblood.
yeah, it has been pretty good to us all. So.
Oh, to Chantal!
Wonderful.
Woo!
Wonderful.
To
Chantal!
Saffron and Brian.
Thank you for joining us. What
Let's
a
go
wonderful
have
experience.
pizza. Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny, for
Thank
hanging
you,
out.
Colin.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Kenny.
Colin.
Yay.